Hello.
Hi there.
Welcome back to part 2 of Urban Legend.
Yes.
The review, kind of.
Sort of whatever
Whatever we do, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what
we
these
talk.
are.
We just talk about the
We
movie.
call them reviews, but I don't even know what they are anymore.
Talk about them. We just talk about the movie.
Movie talks.
But yeah, where we left off was the Tara Reid's death.
Yes.
Spoilers, by the way. She got axed in the radio station, and then you said something about the parka, right?
I was talking about the parka. I was talking about the costume
Yes,
that the
costume
killer wore.
that the killer wore.
This is one franchise where the killers are always different, and the killers' costumes and the way they look is always different
it's
too.
different, yeah.
Like, not even the colors are different. Like, there's no set look for the killers in these movies. They always change.
Yeah.
But in the first movie, it's a parka and like a black, like just a all black mask. So yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that leads us to the killer review.
Oh yeah, the killer review is. Do we even know the characters' names? I've seen this movie enough times, but not enough times to remember characters' names.
I don't remember the character's name.
But it's her. It's
Rebecca Gayheart.
Yeah, it's Rebecca Gayheart. Up there.
Up there, yeah.
Her.
That one.
Yeah.
And she is going after Natalie's friends. Brenda, that's her name. Brenda.
Yep.
Brenda. How could you forget a name like Brenda?
I don't know why I forgot.
But Brenda is going after
Yes.
Natalie and her friends.
Yeah.
Because Natalie, a year before she went to college, played the gang high initiation beam thing with the headlights, the urban legend, on a random guy. And he turned on his lights and they ran him off the road and he crashed his car and died. Well, that was her fiancé.
Yeah.
So now she's all cuckoo.
And bitter.
And she just killed everyone with urban legends. And she's fucking psycho.
Oh, she's...
Like, Rebecca Gayheart played this role to a fucking T.
She did. And the thing is, even if they didn't kill her fiance, this woman's still a psychopath. I have a hard time believing that even if she didn't, even still, like, the fact that she was hell-bent on making every single kill her urban legend and the way she handled herself in the final scene, there's no way that you can tell me that she was just not like this from the get-go partially.
Yeah.
Like, there was things in skeletons in her closet, to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, before that, so...
Oh, we forgot she kills Danielle Harris.
Oh, yeah. That was...
With the urban legend.
Oh, the one about the lights in the closet and all
Aren't
that.
you glad you didn't
turn on the lights? Yeah, like when you hear about the legend.
That one creeps me out.
That one was creepy.
Because, I don't know, urban legends are creepy.
Some urban legends are very creepy.
Yes, especially when you're a teenager.
Yeah, so the fact that the stuff, the way they set this up is very clever.
Yes.
And I think that's why it spun off a trilogy. But
you have the Rent-A-Cop to the rescue.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
Loretta Devine.
That's what she says.
But she's like.
Brenda says. Rent-A-Cop's to rescue. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's throughout the whole movie. We didn't talk enough about Loretta Devine.
We didn't actually.
She's actually probably the main star because she comes back for the
in a way
sequel.
She is, and she's really funny.
And she's funny.
She's not in a whole lot, but she's in enough.
She loves Foxy Cleopatra and Foxy Brown and Jackie Brown and all those Pam Grier movies from the early times. But, like, she's always, like, toting with her gun and just, I don't know, she's just funny. But she saves Reese, that's her name in the movie.
Yeah.
She saves the day after Jared Leto shows up.
She shoots her out a window.
Oh, yeah, she shoots
and
her out a
then
window.
she falls off the balcony of, like, the top of the college building complex thing.
Yeah.
And then
she pops up in the car.
And then Brenda is still not dead somehow, and still doesn't look like she's even taken a beating, mind you. She's just in the truck, And they talk about how they're never gonna do something about urban legends or something like that ever again. Like they're making jokes now because it's the two characters up there.
Oh, they're talking about Jared Leto and Alicia Witt are the two survivors.
Yes.
And they're talking about how this is going to become an urban legend, and Brenda's going to become a man, and he's going to become a lawyer.
Oh yeah, they're talking about how the legend's gonna be like swapped up and rewritten and all that.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Brenda pops up with the axe.
And then she's like about to kill him off. And then somehow I forget how they knock her out of the car.
She runs into the bridge.
Oh yeah, they runs into the bridge, and then she gets flung out the car through the windshield out off a bridge
into the water
and
into the river. Dies. They can't find the body.
She and of course she's still alive because in the end of the movie there's this whole other group of kids and then they're talking about urban legends and all of a sudden her character it pans to Brenda and she's like I don't think that's how it was written or something like that and then like and then
she's like let me tell you how it really
and she has a suspicious kind of look on her face and it's really
and it's
weird.
It's Brenda, but
it's
she's
really
a different
her,
name.
But she's a different name now. It's really weird.
Really weird.
And then you're like, what the? I'm like, you're like, how did she survive? What? All these questions, and then it cuts to the credits.
Yeah, and just ends.
And then the sequel happens, and she's still alive.
Yes.
Well, I mean, she didn't die after that too. But I'm like, man, I don't know. She's bionic.
But there was a murder at Stanley Hall.
Yeah.
Back like 30-some years or something like that. 30 years ago or something like that. And that's where they get their urban legend at for the campus.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which Robert Englund was involved with. He was the lone survivor of the massacre of Stanley Hall. And he became a teacher and the school covered it up. Yeah, so very interesting.
Interesting movie.
This is a great movie. I don't know if it's available on any streaming apps because I, of course, own it. Like I always
I don't know.
But you should check it out.
Definitely see if you can find it on streaming services or watch it anywhere. It's a good little fun movie to watch.
Yes. Give it an overall. I don't know. I probably would give it
an A.
A.
Yeah, this is an A.
Yeah.
It's very different and fresh while also following some of the formulas. Probably the only thing I probably was a little bit surprised is how she's still alive. That was the one thing I was like, how did she survive? Like being shot off the balcony and also being thrown out of a car into the freaking river or creek or whatever that was.
Right.
At the end of the movie. I was just like, huh? But, I mean, it was cool. I mean, also she gets a fun little cameo that she'll talk about in the next video of the second one. She gets a fun little cameo at the end of that one that's usually short, but they actually managed to squeeze her in a very small scene at the end of the next one, too.
I know. Too bad we didn't get a third one with Rebecca Gayheart in the...
I know, because the third one in this trilogy is kind of almost a separate movie, but it also technically refers to these movies, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's supernatural.
It's a trilogy that's kind of loose, because they all are connected, but by, like, thin threads. Like, they reference each other and kind of whatever, and there's similarities, but they're all really different, too, and they're kind of, like, not, like, so tightly connected. Just enough to where it's a trilogy, if that makes sense. So not like the Scream franchise or any like a little different than that stuff.
Yeah.
Not like any big core franchise like Halloween or anything like that. But yeah. So fun movie, go check it out.
Yes, check it out and like and follow for more.
And see Urban Legends Final Cut.
Yes, next is Urban Legends the sequel.